Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm the MysteriousJG. So, try to sneak in a couple of videos before I go to bed here on have enough to actually release over the course of next week. And to do that, we need to connect with PB. I've lost my connection to the Mass Effect server. Well, what the fuck ever. Let's talk to PB and get her missions going. But before we do that, I would just like to announce to the world that Silver King is not Tejano's dad, which I briefly was led to believe and researched and found out it's not true. I know you were concerned. In fact, Tejano's dad, Tejano is actually El Tejano Jr., and his dad was El Tejano, and he tag teamed the Silver King for a while as Los Cowboys. So, as a Mass Effect Andromeda fans, I'm sure you needed to have a verification of the relationship between Tejano and Silver King. Also, at one point, El Dandy was part of Los Cowboys. But now, let's get on with talking to Los PB.
You are my new best friend.
Even though you didn't fuck me. Oh,
Ryder.
wait.
I'd like to introduce you
I'm
to
not
my new
talking to
best
Ryder.
friend. What's your name again?
Samrick.
Right. Samrick here has been so sympathetic about Pock being stolen. He used to run with our pal Kalinda, and he knows where her crews congregate. Safe houses, rallying points, etc.
He's a VIP, and he's being helpful. I don't know which of these, and I don't know that I care. I guess this is Zany. Let's be Zany. She's drunk.
Well, that makes Samrick a truly important person.
He's having some trouble understanding that.
Oh.
Look,
We should build
I
up his
appreciate
self-esteem.
the drinks and the flattery and all, but Kalinda doesn't take kindly to people discussing her business interests.
So I don't know why I
She
started.
busted me up pretty bad when she kicked me out of her outfit. I don't really want to repeat.
I'll bust you up worse. That's the heart. I guess that's the emotional response as opposed to the loving response. Think it through, Samrick. We're gonna murder you.
You're sitting in an open bar on Kadara Port with us. Kalinda will know, and she'll assume the worst.
So you might as well
Yeah,
tell
she
us.
probably won't be satisfied the first 30 or 40 times you scream your innocence. So you might as well tell us what we want to know.
At least that way you get another free drink.
Well, shit. Guess I can't argue with that. And I am still thirsty.
That was really
Thanks,
lame.
Ryder. I think he'll cooperate now. I'll know where to look for Pock soon.
That was really lame. Again, what you say doesn't matter at all, but okay, so now we got to go to the location on Eladin. Oh great, so we have to go to another fucking planet? Or are we already on Eladin? Eladin is the Krogan planet, right? Yeah, whatever. I have a whole video of running back and forth between these locations. Yeah, because Kadara Port is on... Is the whole planet called Kadara? Meanwhile, there's a data pad. Cargo manifest. Grace and Wessler.
Remy made it back safe. I promised to take care of her protection.
That's
for
great.
the next
Who's
few
Remy?
months.
Not good enough. This can't happen again.
Next time, double check before you kick someone out of their home.
Oh.
I will. Don't worry. Thanks for finding her. I owe you.
Oh, he's the guy who sent somebody to disappear and to certain death, and then felt bad about it afterwards. Petra, you got like a side quest we can go on?
Hey,
A question
Ryder.
for the genius? You said, hey, Ryder, but the dialogue said, getting a little crowded, outcast guard.
Watch out for those crates. Fragile stuff.
What's in there?
What sort of fragile stuff?
Electronic components, vials of medicine, things like that.
For the Nexus?
Absolutely. This will go a long way.
For the Nexus or from the Nexus? Oh, whatever.
Keep walking, asshole. This stuff's mine.
I was on your side. To return to the Tempest and go to wherever we have to get Pock, and we'll get PB's loyalty without even sexing her. We could turn down casual sex with PB. And the only reason I regret it is because now our psych profile from the other tentacle head chick suggests that we don't know how to have fun. 'Cause sorry, just wanna have fun. That's all they really want. Oh. Jaal wanted to see us. Too late.
Jaal said he wanted to see you.
Yeah,
They're
he.
orbiting Kadara.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Everyone, shut up! This is information overload. Jaal wanted to see us because he's probably going to advance his loyalty mission, which was the one that I wanted to do next. But then, you know, PB, I'm not just going to blow her off now. Even though she was willing to blow Ryder off, if you know what I mean. So we have a new email. Jaal wants to talk to us, and we have an email. I imagine we're supposed to read our email. The email is probably also from Jaal. They have, like, weirdly, they always give you 2 ways to get into all these quests. Who knows? Maybe when we get to this planet, the email from Jaal will say that our next step in fighting the Rokar is to visit planet Eladon. That would be kind of convenient.
We're on course.
Now, we've got side quests on several worlds we haven't completed. Eladon has some, like finding Dr. Okir's research and some other stuff. But I'm going to... No, not a galaxy map. Fuck. Well, okay, never mind. It is where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to the ship, read the email. Need to speak with you. I've received an update on Axul. It isn't good. Please come see me in my room. Let's go talk to Jaal and find out where this quest is, but I'm going to assume... I'm going to plan on taking care of this after we deal with Pac now. You know, you deal with the X-Pac. Is this his room? I guess this is his room.
You more than anyone know how dangerous Axul is.
Why were they allowed to speak with him?
Axul knows how
They
dangerous
aren't
he is.
children anymore. We can't control their every move.
Just most of them.
You remember how you were. Please, Jaal.
Or is his nieces and nephews getting ready to join the Rockstars? I'll come back. Is everything alright?
Are you okay?
3 of my brothers and sisters have joined the Rokar.
3 of each, or...
Axul has poisoned them with his hatred of aliens.
And your mothers want you to bring them back.
Dead.
The Rokar have made camp at the Forge. Many consider it the birthplace of our civilization. Axul likely believes this bold move will create more fanatics for his cause.
Barbecue sauce bowl. Do you guys have that?
Ryder, he has my family. But I don't think I can do this alone.
But I'm an alien. I'll help you.
You don't have to. Just tell me the time and place.
No hesitation. You are a good friend. I have a contact who's been monitoring the Rokar. I'll set up a rendezvous with her.
Okay, so we're not so fortunate that it's the same planet, but... While Jaal is obviously emotionally distraught, he's running around in circles. Running around in tight circles, being a freak. I was blocking his path of wherever he's supposed to be now, yeah. Is there something else?
What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
Nothing. No conversation about this
I'll
mission.
see you later,
Just
Jaal.
Stay strong and clear.
how y'all doing? So now I got 2. I was waiting for these things to pop, and suddenly I've got 2 of these missions to do. See if we can talk to PB. Probably not. I think it's just gonna be... Well, I mean, probably there won't be much dialogue.
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure.
Okay, never mind, just flirting.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
I'm not sure what flirting would do now. We just, well, I don't want to chance it, but we've already declined to get busy, so what would come out of flirting with her now? Like, she would probably have every right to get annoyed with us and tell us to knock it the fuck off, because we've, you know, she didn't seem to take it personally, like as a rejection, but yeah, we were like, she was like, yeah, you want to do it? You've been flirting with me, and we're like, nope. And it's like, okay, so, sure. Like, you start flirting with somebody who you've turned them down for sex, and then you start flirting with them. I don't know how she would take that.
Pathfinder, this site could support an initiative outpost.
Yeah, there's one here, isn't there? I thought. Sam, are you acting up again? Sam, are you going to start reading a speech that I gave earlier in the game, just randomly, every time we go to the Nexus? I guess we still have more of those memory blocks to figure out with Sam as well, don't we? Like, if there's one last thing that we're going to do before we advance the plot, in theory we could try to... Well, we could explore all the systems we haven't explored. Or we could try to unlock all the memory blocks, but I feel like we need to just finish these loyalty quests and then get on with the main story. Yeah, there's an actual colony settlement right next to New Tuchanka. Pock has been stolen and must be recovered, or else the world will end. And there's other rando quests to do on this planet. If I ever get separation anxiety and I'm not willing to let this LP end, there's all sorts of, like, we have not visited... We haven't really spent time talking to all the people in any of the colonies that we established other than the Padromus colony on Eos. That one we made kind of went out of our way to... I'll see what this is while we're out here. But we went out of our way to visit that one. That was about it. I think we've been here before. Yeah, it's just a random battle. I don't think there was any plot interest there. And more hostiles that just got dropped off by a spaceship. This game just drops groups of, like, I guess this is randomly spawning enemies. They just drop them off from space shuttles all the freaking time. Oh, that's right. You haven't played in a couple of weeks, so...
What makes you tick, Cora? Oh, you're no fun. No, getting yammered at isn't fun. Yammer back then! Raise your pulse rate, something.
I'll
just remain at the ready if you don't mind. Sorry, oh, I dozed off for a minute.
Bit zany. So they don't like each other. Got it. Game? Okay, thank you, game. Thank you for giving me a minute to recover from the excitement by freezing. Must not bitch about glitches. Okay, go to the location.
Abandoned. They scuttled everything.
Well, we're here. Might as well search it.
Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump. Now, I know you girls don't get along, but Cora, it's very important for all of us that Pock be retrieved. He is, after all, a living creature. But not really.
Moving out.
What? Oh, I got confused about what button does what. I was trying to put my gun away. Let's talk to the scavenger. There's Pock is like right there.
Ryder, he's got Pock. She's broken though.
Guess Kalinda didn't take very good care of her.
Hey, I don't want any trouble. I found this site abandoned. By scavenger law, it's all mine.
Whatever.
Yeah, right. You made that up.
Scavenger law? Scavengers get to make up the laws? No, then you could just make up new ones. Well, I'm a businessman, you see, so I'm willing to sell if you see anything you like.
What can you tell us about Kalinda? Is she nice?
You ever hear of an Asari named Kalinda Terev?
Kalinda to... Nope, can't say I have. You, looking for her, or working for her?
You working for the weekend?
You know her.
We're not with her, so you can relax.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That name was never mentioned, and please, don't mention it again.
We'll buy you a drink. She's already going to kill you. That logic worked on the last guy. So Kalinda, who is like... Isn't Kalinda like Peebee's friend / rival? Is she seriously like some kind of murderous mercenary monster? Triple M?
Did you see where the crew that used this site went?
You're treading dangerously close to mentioning that someone I asked you not to name.
I wonder what he says if you don't say that first.
They've been picking remnant sites clean all over. Never leave anything worthwhile behind. But they screwed up and left some choice items here, though.
How much for that broken observer?
What, this thing? Yeah, it may look trashed, but I assure you it's easy to fix right up. In fact, I could do it myself and make a killing, so no discounts.
Right. This guy's gonna put her back together.
Let's get down to business.
Okay, look, what do you think is fair for the observer?
Take this and consider yourself lucky.
It's a hand job.
That'll do. Pleasure doing business with you.
I'll get her to the Tempest and put her together. Thank you, Ryder. Maybe this Kalinda nightmare is over.
It'd be a pretty boring side quest if it was.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Regardless, I can upgrade my remnant scanner now. Come see me back at the ship.
So did we actually finish this quest or not? We seem to...
Pleasure doing business with you.
Can I talk to you again? No? Okay, fine, whatever. What? You're not even registered on the scanner? You're a ghost! Well, there's a container. Hey, look, I found 8 more pox, and they're all free. Repair actuals. Whatever. So, I don't know if this quest is over. I doubt it, but... Let's go back to doing Joel's mission. I keep thinking we're getting somewhere on Peebee's mission. There's always more zany stuff to do. I guess they really want you to work for her loyalty. I'll give the game this. The loyalty missions are more... They're more kind of like strung out different pieces, like threads to be pursued with time as opposed to just...
Peebee said she wanted to talk to you.
As opposed to just being stasis pause in the Turian arc. As opposed to just being like at a certain point you talk to somebody and they introduce a new thread about themselves that you've never heard about before, and it involves going on a third-person over-the-shoulder cover-based shooter mission, which is how all loyalty quests worked in Mass Effect 2, and pretty much in 3. Mass Effect 2 is the game in the series everybody says was their favorite. It was never really my favorite. Mass Effect 1, your loyalty missions, you can do loyalty missions for Tali and Rex and Garrus, and they're kind of interesting because you really have to kind of seek them out.
There you are.
Wow.
Hi.
You're quiet.
One word, one syllable. That's not like you.
I'm just mellow.
I reiterate.
I received this.
Hey, babe. Sorry I broke your pet. It lacked versatility. Couldn't keep up. Maybe I'll do the same with your other new toy. Ta.
She means you. I hate her.
Do you? Ignore her. Like, how is he her toy? Like, they totally didn't have sex.
Really? Are you sure about that?
Oh, I don't know. It's not that she took my bot and broke her. We got Puck back and I repaired her. Better than ever. Now my scanner's fully upgraded and sweeping the cluster for remnant signals. We won.
So what's the problem?
It's just drummed up feelings I thought I'd put behind me. Turns out I just buried them.
Well, that's...
This is what happens when you let people in. You require baggage. I travel light, damn it. No baggage.
That's the wrong lesson. The lesson is you gotta take this bitch out.
You just have to let the right people in.
Right can turn wrong. Good goes bad. I let Kalinda become important to me. Look where that ended up. Now you've become, or you're becoming, important. But you need to know, I resist checking out of this hotel every day.
I need some assurances. You must give me your loyalty. Pledge your loyalty to me, or I'm going to remove you from the administration.
I need to know I can count on you.
I know. I get it. I just need a little space. Time to think.
Okay, I'm going to go plot Cora.
Hopefully, my now REM-tech-infused scanner will pick up something amazing and make all this Kalinda trouble worthwhile.
Okay, so that quest is on hold. So let's go ahead and get back to Flesh and Blood. Situation with the rock stars and the leader has escalated. So we'll go to planet Havarti, the birthplace of their civilization or whatever. Might as well if PB's quest is on hold. I've been away from the office for like 3 weeks now. I'm really dreading going in tomorrow. It's kind of influencing my ability to concentrate on the game, but it's very important we concentrate, because otherwise how can we defeat the Rockstars? We might be facing Rockstars from Rockstar East, Rockstar North. Is there even a Rockstar West or South? I don't know. I don't think this planet has a one of those giant remnant boss monster things for us to defeat, but maybe it does. Who knows? And I continue to bring Cora along on every mission, even though I don't. Pretty sure that doesn't affect whether or not she
Entering atmosphere.
likes you
LC
and romances you, but it just might. Aren't the Rockstars already here? Why are they now suddenly gathering at the birthplace of this civilization when they were like already here? Well, it says loyalty mission. I guess this is finally really it. Maybe if I was paying attention, I would notice when the green words loyalty mission pop up, it really is the mission and not just part of the chain. It makes sense from a dramatic viewpoint that if we're trying to win his loyalty and camaraderie, that a mission where his own family members are being recruited into this group he considers terrorists, and you are willing to help him, that he would be fairly, happy with that.
Any word on Duvint and the others?
No. All traffic and communication from the forge have stopped.
You back there, Joe?
It's under Aksul's control now.
Any advice on how to get inside?
My shuttle can drop you nearby, but that's about all I can do.
Not good enough.
Ephra doesn't want to make enemies of the Rokar unless we have to.
Well, we have to.
We'll keep a low profile.
Alright, you guys, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to call it a video a little early here. I've had plenty of videos go over 30 minutes, and I've had Bobo and others, but mostly Bobo, tell me that the 30-minute videos are annoying and that he'd rather you shoot for 25 anyway. That was his take. Because that way when you go long, it ends up being 30 minutes and not bleeding into 40 and 45. So we're going to call it a video, and when we get back, we already have a hostile blip on the radar, although it's probably just the local wildlife, but we will carry out Jal Amadarav Flesh and Blood loyalty mission. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.